Taliban have high ground just to the south of it. The Taliban say they're delaying a major assault on Mazar in the hope that their opponents will either surrender or leave the city in order to spare civilian lives.
Of Afghanistan's major cities to fall to their advance. However, the city has fallen to them twice before and reverted to Northern Alliance control shortly afterwards. But the Taliban have taken greater care this time to ensure they hold on to their prize. The capture of Mazar-i-Sharif has sent shockwaves around the region. News of this latest victory will be of particular concern to Iran, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan, who have been supporting the alliance. The Tajik government said today it's reinforcing its border with Afghanistan, which is already patrolled by Russian troops. Russia is worried that the establishment of a radical Islamic militia. Its leaders were given sanctuary by Pakistan, and their strict interpretation of Islam found favor with many Afghan refugees. Pakistan has been accused of supporting the Taliban in order to further its own ends in the region. Saudi Arabia, too, has been criticized. It's believed that country has poured billions of pounds into the movement. For those Central Asian states who supported the opposition, the real fear now is that a Taliban victory will boost radical Islamic opposition in those countries. In Tajikistan, for example, a civil war between militant Muslims and secular government forces has only recently ended in peace. There is also the risk that there'll be a new wave of refugees and arms into already volatile neighbors. All eyes will now be on whether the Taliban can consolidate their power and what that will mean for the stability of the region.
On a vital highway linking Kabul with the north of the country.
The Blue Mosque, the holiest Islamic shrine in Afghanistan, as a list of harsh penalties for killers and robbers was read out. Then, as in Kabul, the same first orders of the new government. The Taliban governor with the black turban and his northern ally in the white walked from the mosque together, but this is an alliance of convenience, not conviction. Dozens of soldiers from the army of the north, which helped the Taliban to victory, walked out when the Taliban governor began to speak. The two men went on to meet the newly appointed Pakistani ambassador to Afghanistan. Pakistan has become the first country to recognize the Taliban government amid widespread belief in the north, although no proof that they backed the Taliban all the way. The rest of the world is waiting as the Taliban consolidate their hold. They want to mop up the last pockets of resistance still outside their control.
The speed of the Taliban's imposition of their version of Islamic law has stunned the people of the north and even surprised their local backers. The northern leaders who invited in the Taliban to help them get rid of General Dostum have got more than they bargained for. David Loyne, BBC News.
But that the Taliban